Hey, welcome back to No Bad Lies. I am here in England at JCB with the one and only, a Hall of Fame, not only golfer, but in my heart as an ASU alumni. Phil Mickelson is here today. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you.
Thank you, Andrew.
This is great.
Nice to be here.
We warmed up a little bit on the range. You were teaching me some good tricks. We might share with the audience. We might not. Maybe you don't deserve it. We'll see. We're out here to par 5 at JCB. I'm excited. Here at No Bad Lies, I give you a couple bad lies. You might just play my shots. And then you have to tell me a time where life kind of gave you a bad lie. How'd you recover? How'd you get out of it? You know?
Okay.
Just like a golf shot. You know?
Okay.
And then we're going to start off. You're starting me off. I'm going to follow your line. So you show the way. You go ahead, and we'll get cracking.
Okay, so it's a little confusing because the fairway's kind of hidden here.
Yeah.
And we're basically going right at those bunkers. So
we're
right in
going
between them.
And in between the bunkers.
Is the fairway. It's a little hidden, but
Great.
that's where we're hitting it.
Great. I love an intimidating shot to
We're
start
going to hit
the show.
in front of these markers because they put them back for the practice round, and there's no room for our camera guys, so we'll slide
Sure.
up. It's not like we're trying to fudge it any.
And let me say something real fast. That is Expert Phil. The High Flyers YouTube channel, by the way, is happening right now. You should go watch that as well. And this is why he knows exactly what to do. Give room for the cameramen so you guys can have your shots too. See?
And then we don't cross over and block out the shot tracer. One of my flaws early on.
You know how many times I've done that? About 100,000 times. I got to get out of the shot tracer way.
Yeah, so it doesn't really, we don't need to hit it. It's 630 yards. We're not getting there in 2. We just want to hit it in play. So we're just going to go right at the bunkers.
It's right at that yellow sign.
That's no good there.
It's not?
I don't think so. No, we'll probably do a mulligan.
Let's do a mully. Give
We'll do
the man a
warm
mulligan.
mulligan.
Give him a breakfast ball. We didn't eat breakfast.
It's fine, and we'll go find it. We'll play it, but like, why start our show with that?
No, we shouldn't. We should not. So that one's perfect.
Yeah, that was just a little right of the first one, and it should be ideal.
So that's kind of the aiming point, is over that left bunker, yeah?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Phil taught me a couple of tips on the range. I feel like I'm gonna put them into action right now. How confident are we, Phil, that I'm gonna do what we said on the range?
Yeah, we're pretty confident.
The stutter is great. Yeah, yeah. I mean, well, look, dude, we'll see. Yeah, who knows?
I took a mulligan. There's nothing wrong with a mulligan.
You know what? How about this? I'm gonna try to not take a mulligan, if I can. Just so I can feel confident in myself. No mulligan thoughts. Phil!
Yes, sir.
We did it! No
Wow.
molly needed. Spank City.
Give you
All
some
right.
play on that. Well done.
Thank you, Phil. Yes.
Well done.
Honestly, I will say, so we have a rule when I play with friends.
Yeah.
You know, when we play, and especially if we're playing, you know, like a game with buddies, I always say, if you're a single-digit handicap, you can't take a mulligan off a breakfast ball.
Okay, I won't take a mulligan. That's fine.
No, not you.
My ball's fine.
No. I'm saying when I play with my loser friends, when I play with a pro, they can do whatever they want because you're a pro. But we do that because when we get into it, guys always argue, oh, well, you took 2, and you're a 7, and he's a 15, and they get all mad about it when we're betting. And I got to tell you, I from that moment on in the argument, I was like, fine, if I lose a ball on one, I lose a ball, and I'll keep my real handicap.
Well, Hogan used to throw a sleeve down and take mulligan. He'd say, you know, if he hit a good one, he'd be like, well, I won't be needing these today, boys. And so I figure if it's good enough for Hogan, like I don't have a problem with it.
If it's good enough for Hogan, it's good enough for us.
But if your buddies are think they're better than Hogan, then so be it. You know.
They do. They think they're good in general, and they're all listening. And none of you are good. You know that. They're all trash. But I started playing golf, which brings me to my first beautiful point of our connection of Arizona State. I'm a Sun Devil. You're a Sun Devil. This feels good to be with a fellow high education adult.
Well,
you know?
I mean, it's obviously known as Harvard of the West.
It is.
And, you know, 120,000 people. It's obviously not easy to get into.
It's very hard to get into. Very difficult.
Very exclusive. So
yeah.
It's a source of pride for us as alumni.
It really is. Yeah. Did you end up graduating?
I did.
I did too. How many years though?
4.
Phil, 4.
Yeah.
You know how hard this is? You know how many people I know didn't get out in 4? Didn't get out. You know, I have my buddy Colin. Shout out Colin. He's going to hate that I did this. I think it took him 7. 7, and
he's a doctor. Like,
he's a doctor.
Like
he's a lawyer and a doctor. He's a doctor.
Boy.
Yeah, he's one of these guys. He wanted to see all of ASU, and he really he captured it. He really did. But I went there 4 years. I did journalism, communication journalism. That was mine. What did you get out with?
I was psychology major, just because it was interesting to me, and I needed something that captured my attention because I missed a lot of school for golf tournaments.
Of course, yeah. So you had, as student athletes, that's got to be, difficult. I had no excuse. I'm just an idiot that barely got by. But you had a challenge to go
at
play.
the Harvard of the West, though. I mean, it's still
the toughest school
really
in the
good.
world. Yeah.
Yeah.
So your first one, we might have to play. That's me down on the right, right? Yeah. And Phil's up high. So can we grab my ball and then we'll go up high? Let's see if we can get Phil's first ball. You think it was too far left into this?
I don't know. It's hugging the edge.
Hugging the edge, and we're going to try to find it.
So you can see the middle of the fairway from where I'm at, and then if you move over 14 yards,
you're out
to the side. Like, not so great.
But it is so interesting to see. Like, this is so narrow. I mean, this is unbelievable. You think everyone's going to smash driver here, or a lot of 3-woods are going to be taken this weekend?
I think that you have to hit driver to get it far enough out, but there's more room to the right. Like, there's no reason to hug the left edge. I mean,
no. But your drive is perfect. I mean, that's A1. It's exactly where you want to be.
Yeah. Why don't we just use that one then?
Yeah, we will do.
Let's do that.
All right. Well, how about this? Let's do a little bit of a bad lie. I'd like to give you a little bit of a bad lie. It's a little too easy.
Okay.
So can we hit it out of this?
Sure.
The worst version of this, by the way, is being on the edge. Yeah. Does that frustrate you when it's on the edge like this? When you're half in, half out? I mean, you're a lefty, so I guess it's not as bad for you like this, right?
No, it's more about the swing. Like, it'd be, how it affects the swing.
And when the swing path is impeded and everything.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this is not a great lie. It's not too bad, right?
Not too bad.
It's not too bad, but it's not good. You would not be happy with it.
No, like, you're not going to hit a full shot. I have to do what I call my chop shot. So I'll take out like a 7-wood, open the face, chop down on it, and the ball pops up, and then it kind of knuckles and runs down the fairway.
Let's see a chop shot. Let's do it. Why don't we do a little chop shot?
Okay.
Teach me how to try to do it.
So you want to have what's important is having a sole. So you can do this with a hybrid or a 7-wood. You just want to have loft.
Yeah.
And you want to have this back sole because you're going to just bang it into the ground, and it's just going to pop down. The ball kind of pops up.
Okay.
So I have enough loft where it'll pop up, and kind of get over some of this rough.
So we're going in between that tree, and the hole is left of that tree?
I'm going to go just left of this tree.
Okay.
I can't really see the fairway from here, but if I remember right, it's just left of it. So my weight's forward, I put the ball forward, my weight forward, I open the face, so I have to aim a little bit open.
Yeah.
And I just chop down, and the ball should pop out along the face, where the face is aimed.
Oh, literally perfect. Great.
Yeah, so it's not like it's kind of a rough shot that we all, most tour players use.
Give me a bad lie. Please give me a bad lie, but not too bad.
No.
Okay, I'm an amateur.
There we go.
Oh, that's great. It's teed up a little bit. That was that ASU friendliness, by the way. What dorm were you in freshman year? Do you remember?
So I stayed at, I want to say Choya.
Oh, you were a Choya boy. Yeah.
It was like one of the first years that it had opened, I thought, like over...
A Choya boy. I was a PV Maine, which is gone now.
Okay.
Everything is gone. Now when I go back, it's sad. It doesn't look the same anymore. What am I? I'm 20 years removed. But I feel like I want it to be, I want it to still be the same. So open it up.
Well, this is a little different. You don't want to do what I just did because you'll go underneath it.
So
you just make a normal swing. I put it on as good a tee as I could.
I know, you teed it up for the boy, didn't you? Phil, so nice. Is that all the way down there?
I mean, it took off.
It leapt, huh?
Yeah, it went out of sight. So, I thought you flushed it.
Honestly, me too. Should I try it again just in case? I think I got it in my head.
What's your highest lofted wood?
That was it. That was it? Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to put it down. I'm going to actually give you the shot I had.
Okay.
Okay. So it was a little bit more, more down like that. Okay. Now, open up the face a little bit, weight on your front foot, and you got to chop down behind the ball. You're not trying to hit the ball first. You're actually trying to drive it into the ground, like right back there. Does that make sense?
Into the ground. Yeah.
And the ball will pop up. Well, you got to open the face.
There
you go. Open your stance, because it's going to shoot to the side.
Yeah.
Get the ball off your front toe. so you can get your weight forward. When your weight's forward, you're going to come in steeper. You got to come in really steep on this and drive it down like a wedge shot, like a bunker shot. That's it. See how the ball popped up and went?
Great.
Well done.
Thank you, Phil.
That's it.
That's really good. And I've got some grass to go home with. So Choya the dorms, the ASU days.
Yeah, and then we moved over to apartment complex. We lived at Cameron Creek. Remember that one?
Oh,
for a
yeah.
while?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, my days at ASU were filled with, Mill Avenue, and then that's when I started to play golf. I started to play kind of in college, jumping around because Arizona had so many courses. I'm from Chicago.
Wow, you've been playing that long, huh? Wow, good for you. Is that a secret, or?
Yeah, no one really knows.
Yeah.
I just started a year and a half ago.
Well, that would make sense.
That would make a lot more sense. Hey, man, my drive wasn't bad. You celebrated that.
No, it was beautiful. You've got a great golf swing for a year and a half.
Thank you, Phil. No, we started to play a lot, and then I played at ASU Karsten, that public course, which now is all different, right? I mean, that's the whole thing.
So that whole thing really kind of bothered me because that property was given to the Golf Association by Karsten Solheim, the father.
Right.
And a couple $1 million and so forth, and it was designed for the golf program, but because you couldn't give it to the golf program specifically, you got to give it to the university, And now that land became very valuable with that riverbed project so forth, that the school just took it.
They just stole it.
They just took it from the golf program and didn't say, okay, hey, listen, we're gonna take this and then here's some money, go get another place, another golf course, whatever. They had to start over, so we had to go to Papago, and like Amy and I, along with Greg Trias, we funded the new, bird facility, practice facility, and so forth. Yeah. But like that should have been covered by the school because they took the property, so it was a little, it didn't really sit well.
Yeah. Yeah. Well.
Anyway, we don't need to talk about negatives.
Well, I'll say this: you did a good thing. I mean, you and your wife did something amazing then, and you fixed something that was a bummer, right? I mean, isn't that kind of the whole thing? Is like, you're doing the right thing. And that's all that kind of matters.
That's all you can do.
That's exactly right.
You try to do your best to help out. And it's worked out really well in the sense that the team has a practice facility that is making them better.
Yeah, it looks amazing. And a lot better than what you were warming up when you were in college, right?
But hopefully, we want to make it better for the people behind us.
For sure.
Right? And Arizona State was incredible for me because we had our own golf course on campus that I was able to get to every single day.
Yeah.
I had an incredible coach, Steve Loy, who's been my manager for decades since. It was one of the best things that's ever happened in my life is going there. I met my wife there when I had just gotten out of school. She was still in school, and we ended up meeting there at Cameron Creek and getting married.
Oh, you met at Cameron Creek?
Yeah.
So that's a special place for you.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I dated a girl at ASU who threw a knife at me. So different experiences.
But
different
understandable. Like, what did you do?
I told her we were going to break up and I was going to move to Los Angeles, and then she threw a knife at me, and I was like, I think we got to break up.
Yeah, it validated your decision. All it did was confirm what you knew to be the case.
Yeah, I immediately called the landlord. I was like, I'll take the apartment in LA. I gotta get out of here. Sweet girl though. Sweet girl. She was wonderful. She was very sweet. All right, so how far do we think we have here? Do we know? 144. We're gonna play a regular shot here because this is not a bad lie, but it's a tough shot because it's blind as a bat.
How about this? A blind tee shot. Essentially, you can't see the landing area. Blind second shot.
And
blind
a blind
third shot for 630-yard par 5. Like it's a hard hole. It's a hard par 5. Normally par 5s are birdie holes. Here, you'd be happy to make par.
But it's challenging because this is not the only blind hole like this, right? There's a bunch out here that are like this, right?
There's a couple.
Yeah.
I actually think this course got incredible character. So what they do is they have a couple of holes that are like a drivable par 4. They've got great par 3s, and most courses get defined on their par 3s and par 5s. The other two par 5s I think are excellent, and the par 3s are fabulous. So it's really a fun golf course to play. I mean, if you ever get out here, I don't know if it's public or private, but this JCB course is
it's incredible.
Pretty cool.
Well, just coming off of the Open, real fast, I just want to congratulate you, by the way. You did set yourself up in a record, only second to Nicholas as the most major cuts made. Yeah.
That was cool, but what you might have missed is for the entire tournament, the entire field, a 55-year-old hit the longest drive in the entire tournament. That's what I care about.
That's right.
And
Listen
it was
up, young bloods. You think you got it? You don't got it.
It's about hitting bombs.
It's about hitting bombs, dog. You don't got it like that.
409 yards, longest in the field.
That's amazing.
So I walk away feeling, kind of like the winner.
You did. Well, you won in my heart, for sure.
I didn't have the claret jug, but I still feel like a winner.
Who cares about that thing?
Right?
You felt it before.
I have the long drive.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Exactly.
So you think I'm kidding. Okay, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Jack Nicklaus won 18 majors.
Yeah.
And he's captain of the President's Cup one year, and we go after a round, we're sitting down in the team room having dinner, and he pulls his stuff out of his pockets, lays it there, and he starts eating it, and I see his money clip and I recognize it. It's from the PGA Championship. Now he's won the PGA I think like 5 times. And I said, Jack, like I see you have the PGA Championship. I recognize it, because I had won it. And I said, which one? Like what year was that from? Which tournament? He goes, oh, no. It wasn't from my PGA win. He said the PGA used to run the long drive championship back in the 60s. And he said, and they were taking bets in the locker room that so-and-so was going to beat me. And I hit it 347 yards and a foot, and I beat him by 12 yards. Now here he's got the money clip 40 years later from the long drive. So let's not kid ourselves. It's the long drive.
It's the long drive. Are you going to get a money clip? Are they going to send you one? They should.
No, but but we know. Like we know. That's all that matters.
So if I make you a money clip, will you, you know what? I'm going to make you one. I'm going to get you one just to commemorate this. 409.
409.
I'm going to make it for you.
On the green. It was on 17. Slight bit of help. Maybe 2 yards.
not a
2
lot.
2 miles an hour.
A little bit of help. Maybe a yard. Give or take. Yeah, a yard. Yeah.
A little bit downhill, but that
doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Like we're adding up every yard. 409. That was kind of like the cleaner.
409, baby.
Yeah.
All right.
What do we got, Johnny? 44. Where's the pin relative to the 10? Just left. Okay. So we have 404, slight hurt. I'm sorry, 144. I hit my 9-iron, 155. Heavy air and cold, so it's going to be less than that. So most people say, what do you hit your 9-iron? I'd say 155, except that would be under 70 degrees.
Warm.
Right. So here I'm going to lose about 7 or 8 yards. So I probably hit this about 147, 148 under these conditions. And we have a little bit of hurt. So this is marginal to get there.
Okay.
Like I'm going to have to hit it pretty hard.
You're going to have to hit it really good.
And drive it a little bit to get it there.
Still the 9-iron though.
It is, because I don't need to fly at 144. If I flew at 141, the green goes away a little bit, so it'll release a little bit. It's not going to back up.
Right.
So
are you going right at the number 10? Is that where
it is? Just left of it?
Oh, I see it now.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Guys like us, tall, good-looking guys like us, we can see it.
So I'm going to drive it, and then I'm just going to let it fall left out of the sky, I think.
Okay.
Rather than draw it, I'm going to just let it fall left. So it'll kind of like start at the 1 and then just drift a few feet left.
I'm here to tell you about ZocDoc because I've used it and I loved it. When I moved to a new neighborhood, I needed to use ZocDoc. I didn't know where to go or what doctor to use. And how do you find a doctor these days? Everyone does, recommend people, but you're like, I don't know, man. I kind of want to sift through it myself. I want to try it out. ZocDoc is a free app and website where you can search and instantly book an appointment, comparing high-quality in-network doctors. ZocDoc, you can book in-network appointments, more than 100,000 doctors across every specialty, all right? Mental health, dental health, whatever you got, they're here to help. And you can find a doctor near you by filtering for those who take your insurance and are located close. And finding the right doctor is so easy, thank you to ZocDoc. It can happen really fast. And typically, appointments are made within 24 to 72 hours of booking. That is very fast. And you can also score same-day appointments, which I was able to do thanks to ZocDoc. So stop putting off those doctor's appointments. Whatever you got going on, go to ZocDoc.com/nobadlies to find and instantly book a top-rated doctor today. That's ZocDoc.com/nobadlies, ZocDoc.com/nobadlies. Hey, I'm not a good cook. Admittedly, I'm no good at cooking. But with HexClad, they make you at least look like a pro. I'm telling you. HexClad, you've seen pots and pans. They're oven safe. They come with a lifetime warranty. They literally will last a lifetime. They're durable and scratch resistant. And that patented hexagon design you've seen protects against scratches even when using metal utensils. Right. Even when you're goofy enough to throw a piece of metal against it, it ain't gonna scratch, all right? This is not your mom's pots and pans. HexClad is incredible. But also their knives are made of 67 layers of Japanese Damascus steel for a sharper edge that stays sharp longer for effortless slicing. They sent me the pots and pans and the knives, and I thank them so much because they are incredible. Gordon Ramsay uses Hexclads in his restaurants and his home, and he's the toughest critic on the planet. What are you, an idiot sandwich? For a limited time, our listeners are going to get 10% off your order with our exclusive link. Just head to hexclad.com/nobadlies. Support our show and check them out at hexclad.com/nobadlies. Make sure to let them know we sent you. Bon appetit. Let's eat with Hexclad's revolutionary cookware.
Start at the one and it's drawn a little bit.
See, is it drawn because of the lie?
More of the lie.
I was just going to say, isn't that just a harder lie to hit from like that?
It wants to draw. I just had to I would have had to do a little more to offset it is all.
How did you get linked up with Grant Horvat, who, by the way, who refused to do this show, and you did this show? And I want to say that to Grant. Grant, I'm going to hold this against you for the rest of the time. No, he didn't refuse.
Well,
I'm just kidding. We haven't scheduled it yet.
No, because Grant's one of the nicest guys, and he said that he felt you were a little edgy for him.
He did.
And that would be understandable
True.
But now that I've had a year with him, I've kind of taken him, I've added a little spice to his
You've loosened him
sugar.
up a little bit.
And, and I think that, if he spends much more time with me, like he'll be ready for your show.
Okay, yeah. Give it another year. Maybe he'll come around.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Also, I can pay you and pay him if that's what it takes. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not really what does it for me.
I know, I heard in your voice. It is that I'll give him money. It's fine. I'll give him money. So mine's going to cut, right? Off of this line?
Usually it's a pull. When the ball's below your feet and the ball's above your feet, the tendency is to pull it.
So tell me where to aim, Phil. So I can
just aim at the 10. Just swing right at the 10.
You got it. Aim right at the 10. Let's see if I can do it.
Yeah, that's right at the 10, and it's just drifting a little right.
We'll be at
right where my ball is.
We'll be kind of at the same shot.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
It looked like yours was a little short, though, like the wind hit it harder. Like it kind of spun
I did
up.
a little bit of I got a little nervous, I'm not going to lie. I took something off of my swing for no reason.
And you hit a 9?
Yeah, but
which wasn't enough club to begin with?
It was not, yeah,
So it's probably short, but I'm just guessing.
I took something off because foolishly I thought, don't do a full swing and chunk it on. When the ball is below my feet, I always get in my brain. I don't know how to get rid of that, but below your feet, for some reason, like for amateur golfers, when it's moved like that, it just starts to really get to you, and you feel like you don't want to take a full swing because you get nervous of chunking or hitting low behind it or thinning it and pulling up, just because the balance is off.
So when the ball's above your feet and you have kind of a rounded swing, like everybody knows, okay, yeah, the ball's gonna hook.
Right.
Right. When the ball's below your feet, the tendency is not to hook, but it's to pull it.
Right.
So you get your weight out over the top, the club gets out over the top,
casting
and it just starts a little left.
Right.
So all you have to do is do what we did. Oh, we're both short. We're both no good.
I love to hear that.
So all you have to do is just aim fractionally right.
Just a tad.
Yeah.
And just let the regular swing happen.
That's it. Don't fight it.
That is kind of the issue, though. Again, yeah, that's that amateur status in my brain. I'm annoyed, by the way, that we're wearing pants today because I wanted to see the King of Cabs. I wanted to see those things, man. Those are beasts.
I understand.
Are you going to get them plated bronze? You know, remember when your mom used to plate your shoes bronze when we were kids? I'd plate those things and keep them somewhere. You should insure them at the very least.
Yeah.
I mean,
who says I haven't?
Oh, Phil,
right?
Very good.
Right?
I know, you might. I shouldn't ask. It's none of my business about your body. Your body's your body. Your body, your choice, Phil.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't want to bug too much. Well, so this has got to be, I would say, a lot of guys are going to end up here when the pin is very front in this collection area.
Yeah.
Right? It looks like if you're spinning too much, you're coming off. So you want to give me that? That's mine, right? Oh, that's Phil. So Phil's more. Okay, let's do Phil's ball. Let's go from Phil's shot because that seems to be a little bit more fun. But, you know, this collection area, this kind of stuff, like this is headache central, nightmare central. When you see even pros sometimes get in this space where, you know, this happened a lot at the Open, like check and chip away and everything rolled out so much.
Yeah.
Because these hilly, what's the tip trick for this?
Well, there's 3 ways you can play it. And because it's so tight, you know, you can putt it. And, you know, that's certainly a good option. Like I think a lot of guys will putt it. I'll putt it under certain situations. Then the other way is you can take a wedge and kind of put it back in your stance and drive it and bump it into this hill. And then another way you could play it is like a lob shot, but I would play it as a bunker shot and actually hit it heavy because the lie is so tight.
Like open a face on a 60 or something?
Yeah, so there's 3 ways. So why don't we...
You tell me what's the hardest way?
Well, the easiest way is putting it. And then there's two ways. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a 55 degree, like it's just a normal sand wedge. I'm going to bump this, okay?
All right.
So, and then I'll hit a lob shot. So let's try both ways.
Let's try it. We should.
And see which way is best. So I'm going to bump it, and I'm going to try to hit it low and have enough steam and kind of like hit it in this area here to where it pops up and just gets over that crest and still has a little spin to kind of slow it down.
Okay.
And then let it go by the hole. So that's one way. That's probably, to me, the most efficient way would be the bump shot. So let's try that.
I mean, that's so pretty. Go in.
Oh,
just missed.
So
God,
like that's
a
a consistent way because the hill is taking something off of that. Let me grab another ball and an L wedge.
But that was genuinely, I mean, that's, so you bump it in there, but you had your feet like this, right?
So what I do is I put the ball off my back foot because I'm going low. I want to come in kind of steep and to make solid contact. So I play it off my back foot. Now when I chip, I don't have a very wide stance because it pulls my sternum and my center of gravity back and makes me shallow it out. So I get my feet together so my weight and sternum is forward and I can come in steep.
That's right at it. It's too much.
So you actually were set up really good, but it
popped up so
yeah,
quick.
You got to drive it.
But that's the fear, right, of driving it down is I feel like a chunk chip happens after that. I think that's all mental, right? That's like, because I'm afraid if I get under this because it's so wet, it's going to do that. And chunk chip.
That's what you should do. You just want to hit the ball first and drive it low.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me see the other one. What was the other one?
Well, the other one would be, because this is so tight, you can't really glide and glide the club underneath it. So if I'm going to go high with this, I'm going to play it like a bunker shot, and I'm just going to go in heavy.
Yeah.
And just play it like a bunker shot. Now, like a bunker, when you have fluffy sand, you have your weight a little more level, and then when you have wet, muddy sand, you have all your weight forward. So now what I'm doing is I'm looking at this ground, I'm like, okay, this ground is pretty soft. If I were to have all my weight forward and play it like I normally do, I'm going to go underneath it. So I have to kind of level and try to find out how to create kind of a leveling through the ball as opposed to driving it straight down. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That's what I'm assessing right now. Because I'm going to play it the same way. Like I'm going to have my ball position forward, my weight's forward. I'm going to open up the face. If I have all my weight forward, I'm going to probably go underneath it. If I have too much weight back, I'll blade it. So I'm trying to find the right amount of weight to where the club levels to the ground. That's what I'm assessing. And I have to fly it all the way over that false front. So I got to fly it pretty close to the hole.
Okay.
Which means I don't have as much time to stop it. So now I got to go really high with it and soft. So my weight's forward, ball's up, lay the face open, and try to hit it high and soft. Oh shit.
Smoked.
But
still.
No, I smoked it. Let me hit one more.
Yeah,
so I didn't go into the ground aggressively enough. I'm afraid of going underneath it.
That's what I was afraid on the first one because I feel like it's just going to chunk up.
Yeah. So this is all part of the practicing session. Now I'm going to put a little more weight forward. I'm just going to drive it more into the ground.
God,
and I went kind of under. I mean, it turned out perfect, but you can see I went a little bit more underneath it than I wanted to. So it's like right in between there.
Let me show you something real fast too, and the camera might be able to get this. You don't remember this? How could you? But in the Chicago Pro-Am, which I won 2 years ago, I will brag. Phil helped me out of a bunker. You were walking by here, and I said, "Any tips, Lefty?" And you go, "Well, first of all, quit golf." That was the first thing you said.
I wouldn't have said that.
No. You said put all your weight on your front foot, and so I did. And this is the video. We'll show it to the fans, but that's you standing behind me, and I put all my weight forward, and you said, "Lean forward and just chop right under it," because it was on a downhill.
You did.
And I put it to like 3 feet.
It's beautiful.
And that was all Mickelson. That was all Phil.
So let me see this one here. Like,
so how wide open are we talking? And you choke down or no?
No. Regular.
Regular.
Put it off your front foot. Get off your left foot.
Yeah.
There you go.
This wide.
Don't widen your stance because that pulls your, you want to get all your weight forward.
And that wide like that.
There you go. And lay it a little flatter. So just like that.
Yeah.
And then play like a bunker shot. Just go in behind it like you're heavy.
There it is. Just like a bunker shot.
Huh. I saw that playing out differently in my mind.
Yeah, in my mind it did play a little bit differently as well.
Yeah.
I don't know how to open it like this. That is so hard to me. I don't know how to do that. It freaks me out. It gets, mentally, I go nuts because it's flat on the ground.
Yeah, it should be.
Oh, I can't. I don't know how you do that. I mean, I know how you do it. You're a pro. All right, let's try.
I actually think you can do that. I think
you think I can try it again?
Let's see one more ball.
Let's see one more time.
I think you have it in you.
I just get so weird when it's that low like that.
No. Lay it
like that.
Yeah, just lay it flat. Get it off your front foot. There you go. All your weight forward, and then go into the ground like back here. Like a bunker shot. Drive it down. Just drive the club into the ground.
Okay.
Look at that. I mean, that's pretty attractive.
That was good. All right, let's see the putt. Let's try one putt from here, Phil. Let's see if we can do this putt. Because I also want the story of Betty that you told me, because I used this fancy Bettinardi putter that they sent me. You used it and you won with it once.
I've won with a Bettinardi putter. Won Colonial. I won a couple tournaments with it. Early 2000s. He made me some beautiful blades that I used.
Well, you've always used this. You've always used this beautiful old school style.
For a long time, yeah.
But that's Phil, like a friend of mine just got one. I just sent one to a friend of mine as a gift, and I was like, I'm gonna send you a Phil. And he knew exactly what I was talking about because it's so iconically your putter.
So it's like the Wilson 8813 or 8803.
The old Wilson, right.
That's what it looks like. And they never made those left-handed. So I grew up with the Arnold Palmer Pro Group blade. And then when I went to Callaway, we designed this with Roger Cleveland. So Roger, at Cleveland Golf, Corey Pavin won the US Open with this beautiful looking blade, and that was designed by Cleveland. And so he helped me design this. So it had the right symmetry, it just looks right. So there's really nothing to this. You just have to, get the right pace. And what I do is I don't look at the green because that sets in my mind like a faster speed. I look at all the fairway and I'm like, oh wow, this is slow. It's going up the hill. And I don't really look too much at the green because I don't want to trick my mind. I want to keep in mind that it's slow so that I hit it enough. And I still didn't even hit it enough,
But still, it looked like you got it. It looked like it was going to cruise. But after that, I think like when you're gauging on this, you're not thinking get it there and then drip. You just want to get it to the pin in your mind.
Pretty much, yeah.
Right? To the pin in my mind. See, not enough.
Yeah, no, we're not,
I'm scared.
Yeah,
I'm scared.
But that's why you come out and you practice it, because you're like, all right, well, these are a little slower. So we've got a reference now. We'll go ahead and hit it a little bit harder. We get it up that slope.
And then curve back in.
Yeah, so it's all touch. Like it's not...
Please go in. Go in. Oh, God.
So it's just touch and
it's
just coming out and practicing.
And once you got that feel down, I mean, would you, in this tournament, say it's raining right now, just like this, what are you doing? Are you chipping or are you putting from here?
I don't know.
That's tough, right?
Yeah,
if it's spitting rain like this, like...
It depends on the lie, depends exactly where the pin is. Like, I would probably do that bump shot because I've become pretty... Like,
really good.
Like, if you look at my flop shot, I hit one off and then I hit one. It took me one to get there. You look at my putt, it took me one to hit it decent.
Right.
But the bump shot, the first one was spot on.
Perfect, yeah.
So I'm probably going to do the bump shot because...
that's the most consistent.
I think, for me. Yeah, for me.
All right, let's do a couple of tough putts here. Let's give ourselves maybe something over in that corner.
Yeah.
And then in the meantime, I want you to think of the time that life kind of dealt you a bad lie. You know, I mean,
okay. I could tell you. Yeah,
well, you can give as many as you'd like. You know, I mean,
we all have challenges to face.
100%. Well, I think what the beauty of the show, the philosophy that I try to explain is, golf truly. The reason that amateurs love golf is it is exactly like your dealings of life, where you're going to run into a lot of stuff, a lot of bad lies. You're going to get a lot of bad breaks. How you deal with it, how you recover is so important. And I think, being a professional golfer and a Hall of Famer and just someone that's been in the game for as long as you've been and done so much, you've had so much life come and go with and without golf. So like, what was a time where life kind of gave you a little bad lie and you?
I mean, that one's easy for me to pick out because it was when my wife got breast cancer. And so when you're a golfer and like everybody caters to you, you become very self-centered. And now when you're trying to show up for somebody else like that's, you know, it's not easy. And I learned that it's, first of all, a gift to be able to be that person to show up for somebody. And I learned that it's better, like if somebody that you know is going through a tough time, it's better to say something, even if it's the wrong thing, than to say nothing. So a lot of times we're paralyzed, like I don't know what to say, so you don't reach out or anything. That's not the thing to do. The thing to do is reach out and say something, even if it's the wrong thing. It's better to say that. And then, so I learned those things. I wasn't as good as I would have liked to have been. Like I'm better now. If something comes along that's tough to deal with, like I'm a better partner, better person to show up for others than I was then. That was the first time, but that was the worst.
That was a bad lie.
Yeah, that was a bad lie.
And you recovered wonderfully.
Well, she did. I mean,
yeah.
she did, and I'm better equipped, you know, when we face challenges now.
You feel at all like that translates onto the course, that like because of something like that, the way that you learned to deal with it and the heartbreak from it, it kind of reinvigorated you on the golf course?
Well, I think golf has a lot of parallels, you know, to life. Like you talk about bad lies, like we all face challenges, we all hit bad shots on the course. We all, especially in majors, like you have penalties for that are not necessary. Properly correlated. So you might hit a pretty good shot, but you end up in a terrible spot. It goes, you know, I had earlier this year, I hit a chip shot. I was in contention to win at Doral. I hit a chip shot, hits the pin, and it kicks off, and it goes in the water.
It's like, unreal.
And you're like, well, wait a minute. I just go from, you know, making an up and down par to making a 6, 2 shots for hitting a perfect shot.
Right.
2-shot penalty. And so we all have to, you know, like how do you deal with the unfairness of life? Because you deal with it on the golf course all the time. And so that's a challenge, and being able to regroup and refocus and come back, and like all of those skills that you can learn on the golf course, there's parallels, you know, off the course as well.
Absolutely. Well, let me learn something here from you. I'm going to learn this putt.
Okay.
And here on No Bad Lies, the rule is whoever gets it closer wins, and the other person buys them breakfast, lunch, or dinner. It's early enough. You can buy me breakfast if
I'll go first, and what's unfair about this is that I do a 40, 50, 60 lag drill every week that I play, because I don't know, like we're looking at this 60 feet.
Yeah.
So I know intrinsically that if I take it back to this certain point and I accelerate at a normal rate, that's 60 feet. So I'm not even really looking at the putt per se. I just know from all the practice, you know, and doing this professionally, you have to practice this a lot. I just know that if I go back to a certain point and hit it, like that's going to be roughly 60 feet. So
that's such a good putt.
So like I haven't practiced that today, but it's the one thing I felt most comfortable with, because I built a reference every single week on what that feels like. Does that make sense?
Length of the backswing, right?
Right. So I just go back to a certain point and accelerate, and I know that goes 60 feet. That's a pretty good putt there. Not bad.
Did I win or did I lose, Phil?
Well,
I think I still lost.
It was a lot closer than I thought.
You thought it was
going to be, yeah.
Wait, haven't I shown off a little bit to you today? I played okay.
You look great.
Look, I'm no Grant Horvath, but I'm trying my best.
I think you look great.
And that's a one-handed.
We both made a 2-putt.
Yeah.
Right? We're both going to 2-putt that, so it doesn't really matter who got it closer or not. Like same score.
Well, here's the deal. I appreciate you coming on No Bad Lies. It means the world to me. I'm a massive fan, beyond the fact that you're an ASU guy. I also love you as a golfer. I have for so long and continue to. And if you want me on your channel, of course I'll come on your channel. Okay, and I know that's what you want, and I will be on there. That's what the fans want. That's what everybody wants.
That's great. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks. Thank you for doing No Bad Lies. I appreciate it, Phil. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time on No Bad Lies. No Bad Lies. No Bad Lies. No Bad Lies. No Bad Lies.